If you feel alone right now, this video isn't about quick fixes. It's about using solitude, using the feeling of being alone as a portal to transform into the most powerful dream version of yourself. First of all, I want you to know that we need to reframe being alone and reframe the word solitude, because being alone and solitude is one of the most powerful things that helped me transform to the version that I am today. It's guidance, it's growth, it's opportunity. So let's use that for our advantage. Let's turn that into something that you can really learn from, that you can grow from, to really attract what you want in life, to have the life that you are currently dreaming of. It's nothing that you should be ashamed for. It's something that you should feel empowered by. If you are alone right now, if you have no support system, if you are by yourself right now, that's something to be really, really proud of, because you can use that to your advantage. You can use it to become so much stronger in life. So if you are currently alone, I want you, first of all, to be nice to yourself and to be kind to yourself. Because if you are alone, the only person you are around is yourself, your mindset, things that you say to yourself, the words that you use in your mind, not the sentences and not the words that you really speak, but the things that you repeat in your mind again and again. Stop talking badly about yourself. Stop saying bad things about yourself in your mind. Your thoughts matter too. And I would even go that far to say that your thoughts matter even more than what you speak about, because your thoughts are there 24/7. So you really need to master your mind and the thoughts that you think. Offer yourself self-compassion, patience, no judgment. Because let's be honest, we all know these moments where we say things like, oh, I'm so dumb, why did I forget that? Or, oh no, I forgot my keys, I'm so stupid. Things that just aren't very nice to say about yourself. So the first step would be to get a consciousness when you say things like that. To change something, we at first need to acknowledge something. So if you notice that you say something bad about yourself, like, I'm so dumb, I'm ugly, I don't feel good about myself, acknowledge it and cut it right there. If you want to, you can even say stop out loud. You can say, stop, I don't want to think like that. I want to think nice about myself. Yes, maybe I forgot the keys, but that's nothing I have to be ashamed for. Everyone forgets something. Everyone sometimes feel bad about themselves. Like, you don't need to punish yourself for forgetting something, or for not looking good today, or for not feeling good today. Don't punish yourself for these things in your own mind, in your own thought process. All of us will go through a period of time where we feel alone and where we are by ourselves. The sooner you experience that, the better, because you are now in an advantage in life in general. And I want you to walk through that door and see it as an opportunity, because it is one. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You should be proud of that, because being alone in solitude is something most of us fear naturally. If you decide to choose loneliness and to choose solitude for yourself, to develop, really find yourself and your own inner truth, that's something to be very, very proud of, because not a lot of people dare to do that. It's an open door, an open opportunity, rather than a dark hole that you should be ashamed of. And trust yourself, explore what comes behind that door. What basically happens if you are alone is that you have no longer any distractions in life, no voices, no noise, just your own opinions and your own limiting beliefs, your own belief system. That's the moment, and that's your opportunity to really declutter your mind and unlearn everything you learned up until this point now, and unlearn all the limiting beliefs that aren't even yours to begin with. Because you need to understand that most of the things we believe in aren't even our own opinions and our own belief system. When we grow up, we naturally take on the limiting beliefs, the fears, the thought patterns of our parents, of the person that we grow up with. So really be aware of the fact that most of the things you believe in aren't even the things you really, your true self, your highest selves believe in. So use the opportunity of being alone and having no noise, no distractions, to really unlearn everything and to declutter your own thoughts. Every day, I use that as a tool to just check in with myself and with my highest version and with what my inner truth is. I just check in with myself. Okay, what do I think about that? How would I handle the situation? What would I do right now? Not what anyone else but you would do. And really train the thought pattern of asking yourself. No one else but you can decide that for you. You are literally carrying right now everything you need, everything you will ever have in life. You are carrying all of this within you right now. You just need to unlearn, pull off the layers that you put on in life up until this point now. Unlearn and relearn. Rewrite your own truth and reintroduce yourself to yourself. That's what solitude is all about. Reconnecting to yourself, reconnecting to your inner truth, reconnecting to everything that you ever desired, reconnecting to your dreams, to your goals, to your emotions, to everything. And obviously one of the most important things, codependency. You aren't dependent on anyone, or being surrounded by people doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't change you as a person. It doesn't change your value. Nothing changes. I think we as human beings are just so used to always be surrounded by someone that if the moment comes where we are no longer distracted by anyone or anything, it just feels a little scary. Everyone should be able to be by themselves and in solitude. And your worth isn't dependent on anyone. And you also don't owe anyone anything. You can have nice conversations with yourself. You don't need to share everything just so you don't experience solitude. You can have fun by yourself. You can be by yourself. You can talk to yourself. I talk a lot with myself. I really treat myself as if I would be a separate person. The first person I go to talk about anything is myself. And the first person I ask for advice is myself. Go to yourself first and experience that with yourself first. Your first impulse in life shouldn't be to always go outside of you to seek validation or to talk to someone or to get more likes, more views. You always should crave a deeper connection to yourself. But what do we do if the quietness gets too loud? If it feels too heavy to be with yourself because all these emotions are coming up? Please remember that emotions flow through you. You are on earth to experience life. You are in this body to experience life. And every emotion that you are facing is just something that wants to go and wants to flow through you. If you feel sad, you feel sad. You are not sad. This emotion will pass. And I want you to acknowledge the emotion, allow the emotion to flow through you, to feel the emotion, so you can now release the emotion. Your emotions does not equal your value. Your experiences are not an equal of your value. So the last words I want to share with you guys is to really use the space that you are currently in, the silence, the stillness, the solitude. Use that space for your visions. Use that space as a growth opportunity. Use that space to connect to yourself more than you ever connected to yourself ever in your life, and create peace within. Use that space to create confidence that is so unshakable that nothing can shake that. Listen to your true desires. Listen to your true visions. Listen to the true goals that you want to achieve. Really listen to what comes up in solitude when no one is speaking. If you are no longer distracted by the outer world. What is your soul craving? What do you want to experience in life? What do you want no longer to be in your life? What do you want less of in your life? What emotions do I want to feel in life? What are my boundaries? One thing helps me always when I go through a hard time is that I remind myself that I'm not alone in that situation. It's very easy to feel like we are alone, but there are a lot of people that are experiencing the same thing as you are right now in that situation, also feel lonely, that also feel alone. There are a lot of people that don't have a support system, that also wish to have a best friend or to have good relationships to their parents. There are a lot of people that go through the exact same problems and are facing the exact same problems as you are right now. And I always try to remind myself of that. We all share the same experiences in life. I love you so, so much, and I want you to know that you can do anything that you are dreaming about right now, and you will get everything that you are dreaming about right now. Because there is nothing that is holding you back except your own mind and your own mindset. So if you watch this video to this point and you decide right now that you want to change in life and that you want change to happen in your life and that you want to change as a person to attract better things in life, you already ensured that all of this will happen, because everything always starts within your mind. That's why on my channel you will only find advice on how to change your mindset and how to really embrace the version that you want to be to attract everything that you want in life. In order to get everything that you want in life, you have to make sure that you yourself embrace everything that you want to be in life and that you want to have in life.